Ladies and gents, we're going to be doing another Doodle diary because I'm enjoying the idea of sketching in my book, and I want to share that with you. I want to share this one in particular today because it is a cool little alien with a big head. But I also want to share it not just because of that, because I make a few mistakes on this one, or at least I think I did. Some of you may look at it and may not see any mistakes, but the purple shades of color I used and the way I lined things, I really wasn't 100% satisfied with it. But like I said in the other video, which is the link in the description, I talk about just doing it. Even if you're going to kind of mess it up and you don't feel 100% about it, finish your pieces. You start drawing, finish it. Just derp around. You may not make it into some kind of a glorious masterpiece, but you'll at least see it through, and then maybe you'll get better or worse. Sometimes it may think it's going to be terrible, and when you get to the end, you're like, well, I'm glad I finished that because I had found workarounds and I seen that there was a better way of doing this, and you make it amazing. This one, I think, all in all, turned out pretty good. I don't know if I would reuse that purple for this alien, but I wanted to give it a go. Not this purple, but there's the second color purple I use, which is the second marker I use here. You'll see me grab it eventually. I started lining with it, and kind of trying to do shading with it, and it wasn't really a darker color purple. It was kind of more red, and it didn't really pop along with this purple. I didn't really like it because usually if you're going to shade, you take, say, a blue and you use a darker blue, and then, a little bit, if you're going to line it in black, or you can line it in an even darker blue if you just wanted to skip using black altogether. I know I've had moments with an art teacher who told me to quit using black to line things, but I really enjoy lining stuff with black. But I think it was just kind of an experiment. Everyone, art classes, kind of fun, but it's also kind of terrible because it makes you work outside the box, which is something good. You should always try to do things outside your box. But, at the time, you're like, I'm not comfortable with this. Why do I have to know how to do this? But you never can tell when it becomes handy. So, don't get so mad at your art teachers. Now, they may help you out one day and you never know it. But as you can see, I'm starting to use that color right here, and you'll see me. I'm like you see me kind of hesitate right there. You'll see me hesitate a few times. I've got this sped up just a touch because I wanted to experiment to see how this sped up version was going to be. I mean, it's just a little bit, just enough to where you could still see what's going on and still, comprehend everything I'm doing, but not so slow that it just a snail's pace. Because we've got like 25 minutes here of video, of the actual drawing and video, and also I wanted to make sure that we could still get something fun across and talk about some things, but also not take up too much time. I mean, I know a lot of you want to see how I do it, and that's why I slowed it down so much. I sped it up to the point to where it's still slow enough to where you can see how I'm doing it and see how I do things in comparison to you, and how maybe something I do you could learn from. So yeah, that's what I did there. Eventually, I'm just going to start talking about all kinds of stuff. Now, in the comments below, I want you to maybe bring up some ideas for future discussion. That would be also something I would really enjoy because, I could have that, me thinking about it while I'm drawing, and then get in here and do the audio and just really, really connect with you guys. And that's exactly what I want to do. I want to kind of talk and vlog and, give you something to look at. You see I do my hand right there like, so it's, you could definitely see that it's looking okay. I don't hate it. It's just a sketch. You got to remind yourself of this, and that's the importance of a sketch, is that you're just derping. You're having a good time. You're going to fail. You're prepared to fail because you're not necessarily, you're prepared to not do it. You're not doing it for anybody. You're not doing it for money. You're just doing it to learn and experience and have a good time. And I'm going to start doing more people drawing, but I felt like drawing some aliens right now. And I wanted to start off with the, Grumpy Cat Yoda, which if you've not seen that, link in the description. But do tell me what you'd like me to discuss and talk about. I've got some stories I could talk about and have nothing to do with art. Some may have something to do with art, but others won't. So yeah, either way, just hit me up with some some cool comments and let me know. I think we'd talk about a little bit. I don't know, aliens. I'm sitting here drawing an alien and thinking about an alien there, and people talk about aliens, and I don't know if an alien would look like that. That I'm drawing. I think that I guess you could we could argue the fact that evolution could take another step in another direction, to whereas there's no ape-like creatures upon the planet that they come from, so they would evolve maybe from a reptile and be more like a reptile humanoid, like a raptor person with longer arms and everything, and maybe a squid. Maybe a squid is the top dog in that planet, and he just turns into like a humanoid over time. The evolutionary process forges him into a squishy, tentacled human that kind of lives close to lakes and beds of water, that where he can keep his skin nice and moist, yet still stalk around on the land and build nice cottages and I don't know, knit sweaters or whatever they do. I'm not an alien. Well, I'm an alien to someone. I mean, that squid person could see me for the first time and just be taken back by my glorious righteous beardage and be like, oh no. But I come in peace. If any aliens watching this, yeah, you can talk to me. Just don't scare the hell out of me. Don't kick the door in while I'm having dinner or something, or using the restroom. I wouldn't like that. Just kind of peck at the door, let me know that you're going to be hideous in comparison to human form, and then I'll be kind of cool with it. And let me know you come in peace. Don't try to conquer this planet, even though it would be hellaciously easy. I mean, we try to conquer one another. An alien planet would just kind of walk up in here and start laying the law down. Their form of alien law. But we're getting to an alien conversation. If you want to add to the alien conversation, make sure to keep it kind of clean. Don't be hateful towards other people in the chat, because I know a lot of people, when they talks about aliens or anything, they go cray. But there's other planets. We've seen pictures. We've heard NASA and all their $8 bajillion they use to look into the cosmos. We see that there's planets, and if they are capable of human life, I mean, we're here. Yeah, aliens could very well exist, and I'm not counting that one out. But yeah, I don't think maybe we're more advanced than we are. Maybe we will be the invading aliens one day. I wouldn't put that past us. We go there and they have some kind of shiny rock that we need, and we just kind of kill people, like Avatar or something. We go find them and we're like, oh, cool. Yeah, but that would be crazy to just show up and go, hey, what's up, guys? We're from Earth. I don't know if you've heard of us. I know. Here's a mixtape of some of our music, and then they would just kill us immediately. Then they would find us, because the music we have nowadays is rubbish. Oh, we wouldn't want to. Don't give them a mixtape. Note to self, astronaut or future person watching this video, thousands of years in the future, when the internet is archived and it's displaying in like some futuristic Smithsonian, like all the archived things on the internet, like before you make Super Mega Internet 8.0 or something. Don't give them a mixtape. Hopefully, music in the future is way better. I don't think it's going to be, because already now, and I'm not knocking it, but I don't know. It seems less about instruments and learning the art form than it is just kind of throwing it out there and getting it on TV and giving it hype. I don't know. What are your thoughts on music, too? Of course, the aliens, they could be, just, I don't know, they may be mad. They may not like our music. They may think that our music is inferior because they rock way harder. Maybe they have their own guitars. Well, we've spiraled. We've spiraled here. But yeah, I don't know. The thought about aliens. So many people have so many different thoughts about everything, and that's the beauty of life, is that we're different, each and every one of us. So like I said before, if you're gonna have an opinion about aliens in the comments below, then let her rip, but don't do it in a hateful manner, and please don't hate on other people and what they think and feel and believe. So yeah, as long as you can do that, that's great. We can have a good old-fashioned alien discussion. If there was an alien, and we had to base them, and I had to meet one based on all the aliens I've seen in TV and made famous by movies, what alien would I want to meet? Like, I probably wouldn't want to meet a Saiyan like from Dragon Ball Z because they look like me, but they got a tail and they're badasses. And I would feel upset to know that, you know, say if I met Goku or Vegeta, I'd be like, Goku, you know, he's there and he looks like me, but I have no powers. I can't explode things with fireballs. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's, of course, you know, of course. Oh well, he's an alien. Yeah, so it would be that way. We can't use the defense that you know, Krillin and all of them, because they were humans, yet they could still use energy and stuff. I'm speaking on behalf of I met one, but it wouldn't be one of them. Who would I want to meet? I don't know if I want to meet E.T. because E.T.'s just ugly. He's so derpy and you know, and let me think. Who else? The traditional gray alien with the big eyes, I just don't see that being. I don't know who invented that initial design of an alien, but I think it's terrible. Like, just kind of looking just horrible as you know, the evolutionary process was cruel to him. Unless, of course, you know, he has some kind of fancy skin or something that I don't know about. But he really does not look, you know, more advanced. I mean, he doesn't even have a beard. That's terrible. I mean, I don't know what I would do. I guess, you know, if you don't know that beards exist and they're not a fashion statement on your planet, then I guess it wouldn't bother you to not have one. You know, kind of out of sight, out of mind type deal. But let me see. There's got to be an alien I'd like to meet. Gremlins are cool. Those have to be aliens. I don't necessarily know if I'd want to, because the human race would just like in the movie. I mean, the guy was literally told what not to do. Although, in his defense, that Asian dude that sold him the gremlin just told him don't feed him after midnight or get him near water. He did not. I mean, if it was that important, do you think that you would have made a manual or pamphlet or something, or at least told the bastard what was going to happen? I mean, hey guy, okay, I'm going to say this cute little bastard, but if you put him in water, he's going to go nuts, and he's going to start popping out thousands of them. Yeah, that's how they reproduce. Water. Boom. And you're like, oh, that's horrible. I should never do that. Oh, you think that was bad? Don't feed him after midnight. Central Time. I don't even know. Well, that's crazy. Like, what time zone are they? Like, what time zone? Like, is he some kind of rare Asian creature? If he's not an alien, like, should we go by the time zone of Asia, or should we go by Central Time, or do the critters adapt to the particular time zone they're in? And if so, if the time conversion and it jumps forward, do we adjust the time zone, or do they naturally adjust? Like, do they have like body clocks that go, okay, well, we got to spring forward, we got to go forward at spring, so I can eat. I can't eat this at 11 because it'll be 12 in a minute. And like, do they wait till 4 before that to work, or whenever time it is that it changes for everybody else? The point I'm trying to make is they should have warned him. I mean, he was just a young dude, and his dad was a dumbass inventor. And, I say dumb because he hadn't sold anything. He just walking around trying to sell a smokeless ashtray and stuff, and a toothbrush on a Swiss Army knife that I can recall. And, like, you don't think that you would, maybe the guy told him. Maybe the Asian dude said, hey, listen up, you joker. Yeah, this is going to happen. And he said, oh, yeah, whatever. I'm on the phone. Or I'm not on the phone, because I don't think phones were invented during Gremlins, or like portable phones, and if they were really big. So he was like, yeah, I've got, he should be, even then he should be like way easier to pay attention to this Asian dude if he told him. So I guess it would fall, the burden would fall upon the old Asian dude in that place. I mean, that would be his fault for not telling this derpy fat dude trying to sell him a smokeless ashtray that this could potentially be the downfall of humanity, and that poor old lady gets shot out a window. I don't know, wasn't she bad or something? Wasn't she like mean, or like didn't they establish her character to be like a bitch or something? I can't recall. Someone tell me in the comments below. But she got shot out the thing on that little stair lift. you know, because she couldn't walk up the stairs because she was so old, or, you know, disabled or whatever it was. And then, you know, they hot wire it and it shoots her through the thing. And I remember seeing it as a kid, and I think I'm still traumatized because of it. I think Gremlins traumatized me because, you know, I used to watch that a lot. Because as a kid, I thought it was like, it was more of a comedy if you really look at it now. Like, it had more, you know, jokiness and stuff. I mean, it was still bad, don't get me wrong. It was still, like, horrifying. People died and stuff, and, you know, in very weird ways. But I recall it being more funny, or having more of a, like, I guess black humor, I guess is what we would call it. You know, like dark humor. So, I don't know. I guess, but as a kid, I watched it, and I watched it a ton. And even as a kid, I remember going, how in the hell did this guy not tell him that? As I'm eating my Golden Grams or Sugar Smacks or whatever it is that I had in my bowl. You know, like the picture, you know, where the guy's, you know, the little meme of the dude eating a bowl of cereal. That's me as a kid. I was like, what? And it was upsetting. But I don't think I would want a Mogwai. I wouldn't want to meet a Mogwai. So, yeah. What else would I? What else? What other kind of alien? Alf. I think Alf would be the one. I think maybe Yoda. Yoda would be the one. Damn it. I don't know why I didn't think of Yoda. I don't know. Alf would be cool. But he'd try to eat all the cats. And I'm not necessarily fond of cats or dogs. As a child, I never really had a lot of pets because I live right on the road, and like every one of them would be like, "Hey, I'll follow you to school." And I'm like, "Oh, you're so cool, Rover." And I come back, and he's like all curled up in the ditch, like, and I'm like, "Oh my God," you know. So I never grown an attachment to any form of critter, because it was just sad, all the little critters. I still love animals. I mean, cats would probably be the best critter. I mean, I like hamsters. I think hamsters. I like building little tubes and watching them crawl around because I don't know. I think that would be kind of neat if I had like I guess the McDonald's and Chuck E. Cheese have the little balls and little tubes that you crawl around in as a kid. And I don't know. Maybe I'm like, hey, look, hamsters crawling around in tubes. That's neat. I don't know. I just like hamsters. I think they're cool, and I think that I don't know, they could benefit from the captivity, because you got a big pen and you feed them all the time and they just kind of have fun chewing and riding around and running on a wheel. I mean, if you've got them captive, you're like, okay, well, I'm kind of helping you because literally everything in existence can kill you, dude. Like, you're better off with me. Whereas like a cat or a dog, cats just do what they want. I think cats just are the lazy person, just really lazy critters, they just lay around all day and sleep and eat, and they kind of like it. I think they're completely fine with, putting up with humans, just so they can get some free food. A dog, I guess, is more loving. I don't know. We're on a dog discussion. We went from aliens to dog discussions. It's pretty intense. The picture's coming along good, but I think Yoda. I think Yoda because I think that he would be wise, and his wisdom would be very, very nice. Because I'm a lover of knowledge, and wisdom and learning. And if he sat around me and him just like shot the breeze, and he was like, "Hey Patrick, here's some knowledge, man. Let me lay it on you." I'd be, "Oh, that's awesome, dude," or something. I don't know. What alien would you like to meet? Now make it good. Really think about this. Don't just go blurting it out. You got to really give it some thought, because I think Alf. If anyone knows who Alf is, Yoda definitely. And what are your thoughts on Mogwai? Like, I think that the world would be overtaken by them. It would just be unreal. Now here I use the thick outline. I'm gonna go back to talking about the picture for just a second. I use the thick outline. I got the black marker, and I'm really laying a thick outline on there because I felt like I needed to. I felt like I wanted to because I think it helps a little bit. Because I know I lined some of that purple, and it would help dumb down that purple and take away from it. Plus, give it a nice thick line. I don't know. I'd like to jazz it up with some thick lines, whether it be a white line or the big black lines here. But I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think about that line? I really like the thick thick outlines on some of the pictures. It really adds a little bit of coolness to it. But overall, what did you guys think? I mean, we're about to put some white on this alien Joker. Name this alien too. That would be cool. Name the alien. I want to know what his name will be. Because he looks like he's some kind of priest or something, or he's some kind of very zen dude, like he meditates a lot. Like he likes to be in tune with his planet and all. Or maybe that's how he really harnesses his alien ability. Maybe he like spreads his legs out real wide. He does his little finger pinch there and uses his massive brain to like bend steel and explode and conquer worlds. Maybe he's a conqueror. I don't really think he looks like a conqueror because he needs to look more intimidating. Of course, that giant head and his psychic ability may be what is the most intimidating feature. So yeah, I don't know. Name this guy. He has a big-headed Squidward style feel. I really like drawing him because when I started doodling with the giant head and I started building off from it, the reason his legs are primarily spread is because I ran out of room. But I thought I would make him spread, kind of like he's it reminds me of I can't remember the dude's name from Street Fighter. The one the Indian fighter from that could stretch his arms and like hit people from far off. You'll notice here I'm laying a little bit of white down and then I'm using my finger to smudge it and like blend it in. So it's not a hard white line on some of it. It's just like some cheek highlights. So that's pretty neat. Like there on the chest, you know, his rippling alien pecs. But I don't know. I really like the white. Like that, I can't stress that enough. When you start laying on those highlights, it's amazing. I don't know. It's just something. But yeah, give me some feedback on what you guys think about this this alien. Like what we should name him, what alien you would like to meet in real life. What else is there? Tell me what kind of topics you'd like me to talk about. Maybe something I can draw and we can discuss at the same time, much like this alien one. We actually talked about aliens for a good bit here. I'm surprised. And like I said before, if you are going to do some alien stuff and talk about it and give an opinion, you know, like from a serious standpoint and not joke around, you know, don't, you know, be respectful of one another. Don't be hateful. Let's not bring that here. If you want to do that, go to someone else's video. There's tons of conspiracy theory videos and stuff that you can just completely all day, every day torture people. So go torture them there. Don't torture them here. We're just having a good, fun laugh and enjoying aliens and drawing and doodling. So yeah. But I'm glad that everyone joined the video here. Tell me what you think about it. I want you to share the video if you think it's something that a friend of yours would enjoy. Make sure to hit the like button. Is that, like I said, does a lot. Share the video. Comment. Comments always help. It gives me feedback. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel like I'm doing something special. And, of course, I want you to join me on the live streams. In the event that you like Twitch and all, we do some World of Warcraft and other kinds of video gaming. And at least follow. That way you'll be in the know when I start to do videos about art, because I will be doodling live and sketching live while answering questions and having fun, maybe, you know, doing these live and other build videos live. So yeah, tell me what you want to see on the next Doodle Diary. I tried blue right here. I wanted to maybe make it look like blue blood was coming through, you know, because like if you got a big prominent vein, sometimes you can see the blue vein poking out. Maybe he has some kind of, you know, blue veins as well. But I ended up doing some white and then smudging it. I go back in here with some black as well, just to touch it up. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up and a favorite. Tell me what you want to see on the next Doodle Diary, because it may take a couple episodes, but I will probably, you know, help you out there. And I love you guys. Make sure to click the link. There's the link below, and of course the link after these videos will be to the past video, the last one, and of course some of my puppet videos. So take care, and cue that music.